ole nan rak dam cheu hai mo tuitum chu Charlie Kirk phumnak vuinak program an to tumi kan secretary Marcos Rubio i Thusim mi hi thanak zone runlak kadui minung ating tel mai simding an sitika tim to na sasat anak nei an sim mi hi heti red lakmen hi chu pa mai ka tia sa te chun thei thu mi chu kan nei lo ta si the men nan atam son i kan thei i midang seher nak te thon karon to tu mi chu len ahla ni asimi thazet kau sinan atha ka ti nak chin ala rek nak rek kiang ka prong si hin runlak ka du i chu mi chu e kan zaten e tha jang kan la tlang ding pathiani fanmi poli an tong lek pathianin soitu ding in pek mi poli mi nasazet an si
wisdom, an uncanny amount of wisdom for a man as young as he was. Wisdom that sometimes it takes a lifetime to accumulate. He had it in just 31 years.
Asim mi chu aliam zau mi e kan tonok nak isi khan kan bia an bia ko nak thu rel mi si kum som tum le pakhat mi te rauri in film nak thiam nak ti min long silawin pathian hen si rami wisdom ti mi khe anai ati kum som tum le pakhatin hitlo ke thila thei thei hi khoro har sa rauri si ati.
He was also bold. It is so easy, and listen, I've been guilty of it. I think many of us have been guilty of this. You hide behind the walls and you surround yourself with people that agree with you. We do it as a society all the time. Increasingly, people are moving into neighborhoods with other people that agree with them politically and isolate themselves from people that do not agree with them.
Asim mi chu Charlie Kirk hi mi ral thangai ngai khala si ati minung tam pi chu kan sol na khi a phe na kan thup hlau thu me ni chun thu tak le thu dik kan thei mi khal kan sim si le mi in ngai lo ding ti kan thei chun kan thu hlau thu me na ti asinan Charlie Kirk chu chu ti vek mi asive lo ati.
But Charlie Kirk was bold. He actively sought out to engage peacefully, respectfully those who he disagreed with.
Amai thu simmi khami in lungkoi bi loading in lungkim pi loading ti thei sinan athu simmi an thei fiang thei nak ding sanga dudot nak thon upat nak thon zaidam nak thon I mi pi kha asiang gating asoi song kan te kai chu athu sim ngai ding in thin sauna asoi ral that khala so thewati.
As recently as 2 days ago, we learned of one of the hosts on CNN who said that one of the messages he had gotten just a few days before Charlie's passing was from him, inviting him to dialogue. And he did this on campuses, he did this on podcasts, he did this on radio shows, he did this on television shows, time and again he sought to engage those he disagreed with.
He program mo hi podcast atua TV atua internet phun an tu anan chu tiveki CNN.
Because he understood that we were not created to isolate ourselves from one another, but to engage. The irony in all this is that what our nation needs, one of the many things it needs, is the ability to discuss our differences openly, honestly, peacefully, respectfully. And Charlie Kirk did that more than anyone alive in America today is doing.
Sim Ṭhatuk Charlie Kirk hi ati athu fe pi mi afiangi thinlong thiang limten atua ding mi hoi sen zetin atua mi chu mi inan thei fiang theina ding ranga thin sau tul chana thin sau dudon na tul chana dudon nak thon atua himi poli atua mi vek hi minung tampi amai tu athuk ken mi vek nun pi thei hi tua sok thei hi America ni dam sung mi mo alaka ama vek zam hon kan umlauti.
And Charlie Kirk was impactful. Impactful because of all the things I've said, but look around this place. There's 100-something thousand people here. The President of the United States is here. His entire cabinet is here. Television outlets and media outlets from all over the world are covering this. I just came from overseas, and every country I stopped, they gave us their condolences for his passing.
Impactful ati mi chu mi thin long ne theina anei mi soi song theina anei zet mi si ati tu su ni achan man mi achan ne tam man mi he song ni ko minung ating tel he tong huna kan ra American president akun noi na ton pol mo hina kan chu minung ting telin TV sin an rak zau chorong men se law ramdang sin karong kire karong chung pekte mi in athi thuan the veten an du dot nak le an uinak thu in kuati kapara an sim re ro si hitukin mi thinlung ne na arak nei mi si ti
in just 31 years of life he made a difference. He mattered, and he will matter now more than he ever has before.
tildang lam zet arak
And
chen
let me close
chu
with
mi
this.
pol chu mai lam
How do you
thlaraulam chen
remember?
vivo lai ding mi
This
si
is a
ama
memorial
si
service.
na
It's to honor him. How do you best remember it? I'll take the liberty of saying
ziang
what I
tin
think
ama kan
is
man
best.
ding run na khi tu suna kan
Look, I
rot thei
think he had
ding
a tremendous
ziang
impact
atomi ha kan
on young
sin thei
Americans
ding
in general. I think he had a very special and direct impact on young men in this country. That's one of the greatest developments I've seen. It's been very positive. I think we
kan
remember
zate kan thai chu mi chu atum tabik mi chu americani minau tam pi an thinlungis setan pai suk thek mi tam pi setan ti khasakorun bet mo minung tam pi thinlunga ruanak tha arak tung hetuk zau hi mi pol hi
for that.
kan ani to pe to themi kan um saklau as kan sin zam vi ding
I think we remember him for constantly saying, you want to live a productive life, get married, start a family, love your country. These are powerful messages. But I hope many who are watching, I imagine there are people watching here tonight that didn't know much about Charlie Kirk until 11 days ago. Maybe they were disengaged from politics. Maybe they were partially engaged. I hope one of the things they take from this is that the movement Charlie Kirk led and started and gave fuel to was about politics, but not only about politics. It was deeper. It was broader.
Kahit karon simding tu sana hin Charlie Kirk hin adu mi hi ziang ha kan ron sinzom ding ti mi hi adu mi hi rel se la achil tharak tu mi minau pol debate arak tu mi pol chuisin Thusim mi nupa nayok ding fate nei ding ram du dot ding ti mi asim mi pol kha pe zom vivo ding hi in du teng ding chu asadu thami se kau ding achinan chimi na ke thuk sin du mi anei ding ti akaruat.
And I would say that taking the liberty, but I'm confident he would agree, one of the things he wants us to take away from this, from all of this, is the following.
Tisu ni rasok tu kan za tehin hi athana ka hin kan tun nuwa aram mutu za tehin kan tun nuwa keng ve se thein an thin nuwa tu se ti mi ha nei ding
His deep belief
thuk
that
se
we
te
were
sum
all
mi
created,
Pathian
every single one of us, before the beginning of time, by the hands of the God of the universe,
ziang
and
mua
all
mo ser siam
powerful
tu Pathian mang bang zai ser siam mi kan si
God, who loved us and created us for the purpose
in
of
du do
living
ti
with
in
him in
suar
eternity.
kum khwama thonum
But then
tang ding
sin
in tua
entered the world and
asinan
separated us
sual
from
na
our
su lai lung
Creator.
tu na arung
And so
luti
God took on the form of a man
Jis
and
sual
came
nak lai lung tu na arung lut mi chu ama kan nei le sal thei nak ding sanga minung ve kin sual arung minung ve kin lai lung tu na arung piangi
down and lived
minung
among
ve
us.
kin arung nung
And he suffered
minung
like
ve kin
men.
arung tuar minung
And
ve
he
kin a
died like
chi
a man.
asinan ni thum nak
But on
ya
the third
minung
day,
ve
he
silawin
rose
danglam
unlike
zina
any
thau
mortal
sal si
man. And then,
chilong man silawin
and to prove any doubters wrong, he
chilong man
ate with
silawin
his
amaring hel
disciples
tu
so they
pol
could see
mo
and they
nena
touched his wounds.
tetti
He
rawin
didn't rise
apia
as
I
a ghost or
lung
as a
sun tu pol
spirit,
thonan
but
ei
as
tang
flesh.
atak sarori tham ter
And then he rose to the heaven, but he promised he would return. And he
harawin a
will.
thaulo tak
And when
sarori
he
a thawa sieti
returns,
chilong man silaw
because
chimi athet thu nuwa
he took on
vana
that death,
akayi vana
because
kai
he
the
carried
nuwa
that
thutiam
cross,
kamin
we
nei
were
bet
free
lai
from the sin that
thutiam
separated us
kamin
from
nei
him.
mi chu vani sin arakir sal dingi vani sin arakir sal te ka chun ti nak ti mi non lo ding zianga tele aman cross ane sak in ne sak zo ronga chui thi na ke sin kan zat en kan luat dingi
And when he returns, there
arakir
will
le
be a
sal
new
te ka
heaven
chun
and a new earth, and we
van
will all
tharom
be
ding le
together,
tharom ding
and we are
kan
going to
zat
have
en
a
chauli
great
kha kon
reunion
se tu
there
sinum ko chu
again with Charlie
tonok
and
sanga
all
kan
the
nei le
people
sal
we
ding
love.
si
Thank you and God bless you.
avarau pi dup dau ve o pathian thu an fiang tuk he kan ram froi tu pol an ranga tai masin sin thacham u chi satan pa in na sa tin na dau re ro lai